Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Friday Night Smackdown from February 7th. And yeah, how I usually do these types of reviews is that I go over all the matches and segments, I rank all of them, and give the full show rating at the end of it. So yeah, by the way, I don't know why I've been able to hide this all day. I have a bandage up here, and I thought it would be super noticeable on camera, but no, my hair covers it up so well. I can't even see it. Okay, no one cares. But still, it's kind of funny how I've been able to hide it the entire day, which is nice. But yeah, we're gonna start off with Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, and Jacob Fatu segment. Honestly, it's just Jey and Cody exploring the possibility of Jey versus Cody at WrestleMania. Honestly, it's not gonna happen anymore, so I'm just dismissing this segment. It doesn't really matter. So yeah. Meanwhile, Jacob Fatu comes in, roasts the crap out of Jey Uso. So yeah, cool there. But segment didn't matter at the end of it. So 3.4 out of 5. It just set up the main event. So that's it. The opening match was Piper Niven versus Bianca Belair in an Elimination Chamber qualifying women's match. It was alright. Bianca Belair won. Nothing stood out about this match, so 2.6 out of 5. Next up was DIY and Pretty Deadly segment. Now, it feels refreshing because DIY had their first in-ring promo segment, like, with a mic, like, in a while. Same thing with Pretty Deadly. It's been a while since they've had some microphones on them, which, honestly, they put on a pretty good segment. It was kind of funny. It was pretty good. I'm going to give it a 3.2 out of 5. I mean, it was cool. It was cool. Finally able to hear DIY and Pretty Deadly on the mics again. Just refreshing. For the tag division, too. And then next up was DIY versus Pretty Deadly. That match was short as hell. It was 5 minutes long. 3 of those minutes were off TV, so that sucks. But Pretty Deadly ended up getting the win. They're going to get a future tag title opportunity, which I think is pretty cool there. It was honestly a pretty good match, not gonna lie, for the time it got. The only reason why I'm rating it so low is because it could have been longer. That's it. I'm giving it a 2.5 out of 5. Where? Then next up was the Triple Threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match between Drew McIntyre, Jimmy Uso, and LA Knight. Honestly, really, really good match there. I can't lie. Drew McIntyre was able to get the win. I'm going to give it a 3.9 out of 5. Really fun match. It took a little bit to take off, but in the end, it was a really fun match, in my opinion. 3.9 out of 5, so yeah. Next up was Akira Tozawa versus Carmelo Hayes. This was underwhelming in my opinion because, I don't know, I feel like with the talent that these two have, I feel like they could have put on a better match. I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it that much. It was alright, I guess. Carmelo finally got a win, which, finally. I'm going to give the match a 2.9 out of 5, though. I mean, I wasn't enjoying it. I wasn't thrilled with it. And then next up was Charlotte Flair, Tiffany Stratton, and Nia Jax's segment. I mean, first of all, Charlotte and Tiffany by themselves with their segment, it was honestly pretty good in my opinion. This was the most fluent Charlotte promo we saw all week. I mean, the NXT one was alright. The Raw one was pretty annoying, but this one it seemed like a fresh heel Charlotte and heel Tiffany. Pretty good exchange there, but then Nia Jax comes out, ruins everything, and basically says, "I have a match with you." But it was the best out of all the segments we had tonight. So yeah. I'll give it a 3.4 out of 5. That was it, yeah. Next up was Candice LeRae versus Alexa Bliss. I mean, it was good. I just expected so much more from that. I don't know. I really expected a good amount. I expected more from this match. I can't lie. Alexa did get the win, though. Cool to see her back. I have a feeling she'll be heading to the Wyatt 6, overseeing it. I don't know. Because the Wyatt 6, they did some sort of little cutaway glitch thing. I don't know. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. The match was good. Underwhelming. Same thing with this tag match, although I wasn't expecting anything from it. Jey and Cody versus Jacob and Tama Tonga. I mean, it was good. I mean, just nothing special. It was just filler. So, yeah. But it wasn't filler towards the end of it because of Solo Sikoa coming out and finally coming back. Although I do hate how it's Solo versus Cody at Elimination Chamber again, which pisses me off. But alright, I guess. It's whatever's. Yeah, the match is a 3 out of 5, so yeah. If I had to rank these segments, Drew, Jimmy, and LA Knight, match of the night, highlight of the night, in my opinion, goes number 1. Charlotte, Tiffany, and Nia goes number 2. Jay, Cody, and Jacob goes 3rd. DIY and Pretty Deadly segment goes 4th. Candice versus Alexa goes 5th. Jay and Cody versus Jacob and Tama goes 6th. Akira versus Carmelo 7th. Piper versus Bianca 8th. And DIY versus Pretty Deadly is the worst match of the night, so yeah. Overall, this show, I mean, I don't know. This show had a lot to be desired for. I mean, at least 4 of the 5 matches, I think they looked awesome on paper. 4 out of 5 matches, they looked awesome on paper. just never executed well. I mean, the show it felt dragged on as well. I'm going to give it a 3.1 out of 5. It was good, but at the same time, it felt dragged on. I don't know. I'll give it a 3.1 out of 5, and that'll do it for my SmackDown review for this weekend. And have a great day. Goodbye.